Hey everyone, and welcome to another coaching video. This is Doug, and today we're looking at Keystroke's top lane weapon power Silvernail.
Lane minions have arrived.
Start with a booking weapon blade. This is a pretty classic start, so I think that's great. I think I might be tempted to take a pot shot at this guy there, but it's up to you. Backhand's not the wrong choice. You start with your A. I think starting with your B might be a little bit of a stronger choice. It
right here among us.
Gives you poke damage with your B, but it also helps you reset your perk of the double shots, because after each B, your double shot resets. So it's a lot of value. Whereas, like for example, your A right there does pretty minimal amount of damage,
Idiots.
and honestly doesn't accomplish anything for farming. So
Let's hunker down.
early on, I would start B.
They'll come to us.
So it's a little odd you have their capping up in your lane, but just means you have to farm a little conservatively, which you're doing a good job up here. Although, try to watch here. Oh, nice, you got that one. Yeah, practicing farming under turret is a super valuable skill. I think the short version is just don't hit the minions that the turret's attacking until they turn red. But there's definitely some exceptions to that. But yeah, just trying to get as many of those as you can.
Gotta move quicker.
And some of those like that, they're just, you're never gonna get that one, so, alright.
I'd rather
I think this is
go back to
great. You're
prison
just
than
kind of
hear
being a little
about your
conservative
day.
here. There's no really value getting in there until there's a minion to try and let's hit. Got that one. Missed that one, that's alright.
You scared?
You're pretty aggressive on placing your stakes. Like that one right there you place, but you don't have a second stake in your inventory. So, like, as that one as well, like, right now, like, you can't use either of those stakes for any value, so. And placing two stakes, there's no cooldown between placing the stakes, so I would, like, always keep at least one stake in inventory, so don't place that first, like, speculative one, unless you have two. When Reza goes in there, I mean, it's up to you what, like, how aggressive you want to be, but I would at least use your B to get a little poke damage in to try and support him. In general, I would use your B quite a bit more than you have been
When
in
all
the
else
lane phase,
fails,
just for poke as well as resetting your perk. It'll help you clear faster. Again, there, like, you're not gonna be able to use either of those stakes.
if we're
at least
attacked
5
by a mob
seconds.
of clowns, go for the juggler. You see?
There's
And
also,
you
so you're
act.
now having energy
Thinking
problems with as many
is
stakes you've been
peacetime.
placing, so I would, yeah. Place a few less. That's what I would do. And focus more on the B. Late game, that your A is going to be great into Sky during team fights, but right now, since you're 2v1, like you're, and you're pretty immobile, you're not going to be able to get many ganks, so keep your energy for the Bs. Just kind of try and poke
Idiots.
and get as much CS as you can.
Enemy turret destroyed.
I didn't mention, but I saw you used your pot back there. I think it's probably good use of the pot to just try and
River shots have
stay in lane a
arrived.
little longer and get some more farm.
No such thing as immortality. Allow me to demonstrate.
See there, your double shot is the white bar at the bottom of your
Gonna blow 'em up.
like bars, I don't know, on your name. Like, so you'll see right here, you use the double shot. You can pretty quickly after that use your B. I guess your B is down right now. That's kind of the ideal burst out of Silvernail, is to use your double shot, hit your B, then reuse your double shot.
Evil hides in this world.
Kind of like Lando was saying with Trone's kinetic, I would, or Gwyn rather, Gwyn, I believe. I would focus on finishing your sword blade first, so getting the attack speed this early, like maybe getting just a tier 1 swift shooter would be good, but the blazing salvo is
If it lives,
gonna slow down your sword blade quite a bit. This would be a good spot to use your B to just kind of get some poke damage in. Use your ult there, which definitely does some damage, but its main value is stunning people. It has a fairly long cooldown, so unless you were able to kill someone without the stun, I wouldn't just use it for poke damage. Nice job getting both those minions.
If we're attacked by a mob of clowns, go for the juggler.
With a little downtime here, I would
Enemy hero killed.
probably
Double
use the new map to try and keep track of what's going on in their jungle. See if you could help earlier, but
One
your
shot
team
will
cleaned
do
up,
it,
so
but I shoot twice
no
to
problem.
be sure. Well, let's get on with it then.
Enemy hero killed.
With your Varya taking turret hits there
Enemy turret
against that Sky, I would consider helping attack the Sky. You will not be hit by the turret since she's taking the damage, and it'll help her get out quicker. Also, that boost usage there was probably unnecessary. It also has a pretty long cooldown, so save your boots for team fights when you need it.
Let's hunker down. They'll come to
Also,
us.
yeah, you bought the, I can't think of what it's called, tier 2 item there. I would still be trying to save your money for that sword blade.
Enemy hero killed.
You scared?
That is a pretty reasonable rotation. I don't know about, some junglers are get annoyed if you take their jungle. Your lane's a little pushed out, so it'd be hard to safely farm.
Enemy hero killed.
Well, if your team's up there fighting, you might want
Allied hero killed.
to keep an eye on it, possibly come over and help them. I also haven't seen you looking at your scoreboard very much yet. It's a good thing to keep track of, just to know like how to react to the people you're playing against, who's gonna be strong, not who has the most gold. In this case, even like I'm not sure yet if Sky is CP or weapon power. I mean, I haven't been paying close enough to Sean, so I could probably figure it out, but like those are the kind of things you want to watch for. I see you got the third point in your A ability. It's usually good to pick A or B and try and max it out as soon as possible at level 8, because the overdrives for almost all heroes are worth quite a bit more than just a single point.
Enemy hero killed.
With Silvernail, I would be trying to max your B first. So, level 8, get that 5th point in the B.
Enemy turret destroyed.
If we're attacked by a mob of clowns,
It's a good
Go
job
for
there,
the
pushing out your
jungle.
wave, but not
Enemy
overextending.
hero killed. Allied hero killed.
I would still be saving that money to finish the Swordblade, but
evil hides in this world, right here among us. Give me something I can shoot. When all else fails, read the instructions.
in those cases where you're not really pressured, I would slow down on hitting main and just focus on last aim. You don't really need to push the lane out, and getting those last hits is really valuable.
Enemy hero killed. Allied hero killed. Allied hero is impressive.
You scared?
This is a great turret take. Once you see Sky in the top lane, since your wave was pushed out, you can take that pretty safely, knowing that they're not nearby. But now that you don't have vision on them, you have to be a little careful because they're all up now. Some are just walking out of base, but they're all up, and you don't see anyone. But you see what 3 in mid now, I guess. So
You
it's probably
idiots.
okay, but it's definitely something to be aware of. Be careful.
Enemy hero killed.
Don't know what she was trying to do there.
One shot'll do it, but I shoot twice.
Double
Sure.
kill.
With all of them down, with 2 of them down, your whole team there, I would be a little more aggressive here, pushing up and trying to help the res take the fight. This might even be a good time to use your boots.
I'd rather go back to
Magnus is
prison
pretty
and
low.
think about your day.
I don't know. I think I would push the fight a little harder, but that's alright. There's 3 of them there. Everyone just came up. Yeah, okay. There they are. I say I'd be pretty nervous being that in their jungle, knowing they're all up.
No such thing as
Alternatively, there, if you want
Allow
to
me
feel
to do
aggressive,
this
you could
first.
try and boots
We're
in on
attacked
kill
by
that
a mob
Magnus. I
of
think you'd probably
clowns.
kill
for the
kill them since they're so mobile, but since we haven't seen the scoreboard recently, I'm not sure if you're ahead of them. I think you probably are, but I'm not sure. That's a bummer there. Swordblade Poison Shiv's a great build for Silvernail, so I like that. I think they're in our just ulted there, so that's awesome for later. Like, that means that'll be down for quite a while. And that's a really powerful ability for her, so that's a really good boots. That's perfect. But take a look at what's going on down there. Looks like your team's fighting without you. We might need to get down.
Enemy shut down. Enemy hero killed.
Oh, this is awesome. Quick for your team.
Double kill.
team calls out the dragon here, which I think is a good call. Like, you're up people by quite a bit, but you probably don't have quite enough time to finish the game before they come up, so taking dragon is perfect. Another really valuable thing you get out of looking at the scoreboard is to see what items your captain has. Like right now, like, I guess I take it back because I don't think your team actually has a real captain, do they? But you know, like in a normal game, it's a good chance to know whether or not you have a crucible or fountain up. That's really good to use your ult there. Like, it might have been overkill because she was pretty close to dead, but like that's exactly how you want to use your ult, like stunning someone in a team fight. It's a little disappointing. Your team's kind of not making the most use of the dragon since they're all spread out. But
We're attacked by a mob of clowns. Go for the juggler.
You do a good job of there of helping the dragon get some damage in and not dying. So well played.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Anyways, back to my original thought. I was talking about looking at whether or not your team had a crucible. I would think about what I was gonna say is I would think about getting a block for yourself sometime soon because they have quite a bit of CC between Catherine and Churnwalker. I actually like this choice here. Like, you have vision of them up high, so I think it's a good take. But you will definitely need vision in their jungle, which currently Faria is providing you intentionally or not. Although since they just dropped a cam there, like I would be careful. Yeah, that's too bad. I suspect you're still pretty far ahead in gold. So I don't think
No such thing as immortality.
big loss.
Allow me to demonstrate. Let's hunt her down. Right through the head. Now you can think straight.
I think you need to get a little deeper into this fight to be doing damage, but another thing worth trying with your stakes is you can put them more like vertically in the lane rather than just across it, and it'll make it it'll take a little longer for people to get out of it a lot of the time. So it's not either or, but something to mix into your bag of tricks with Silvernail. It's really good in like narrow passageways if you can put it along the passage and they're just kind of stuck on it for seconds at a time. So there we got a quick look at the scoreboard, and you're actually slightly behind the Magnus and Sky in gold, but not a lot. And your team is well ahead in gold, so yeah, it's a good sign to be more aggressive as a team, to be more aggressive in fights. I think your choice to rotate up and get farm is a good one. I would be a little careful about, like, if I trust my team, I think it would be a good one, but I'm not sure I'd trust your team to not start a team fight without you, so I might let that wave push in a little closer before I wander up there. Now we're also keeping an eye on the mini-map, just to make sure they don't come to gank you, which they're not doing, so far so good. I'm not really sure why your team's continuing to take that fight.
Let's get on with it then.
This is a spot where I would look ahead with the main map. Oh, that's a really nice ult, actually. Nice job. I would follow that ult a little more aggressively. Since you had 3 of them stunned there, like you could press that fight harder than you did. At this point, I'd either be looking to gain tier 3 boots, so you could boots into the fights more often,
is for peacetime.
or getting a block,
Give me something.
so that either their Catherine or their Churnwalker or their Sky ult, like one of those doesn't stun you during a team fight. This is super aggressive. I think it's okay since you have vision on the Magnus and you have vision on here, so you know they know you're not doing it, but it's definitely risky. I think it's the right choice, but I would be prepared to turn and take a team fight if they show up. Again, I would get a little more aggressive in the team fights since you're ahead. Like just position a little closer to the enemies. Well, this is perfect since Magnus cut out there. There's actually a good spot to place a second stake. Stun Magnus and try and go for the kill, but oh, that's perfect. That's a great use of your A. Alright, so it looks like this game is about to wrap up with the dragon on their crystal. So I guess final thoughts, I would say focus on last hitting a little more. You need to get try and get your CS count higher so you can get items faster. Conserve your A's, you don't need to use them quite as much as you do. Use your B's a bit more. And yeah, I think you can be a little more aggressive in team fights. But overall, nice job.